Nintendo has canceled the pre-orders for the Nintendo Switch 2. They're not letting anybody pay for it because they're having to raise the price. They're recalculating if the system is...
I got a grown man system that I stand behind and I back, and I'm willing to pay $600 for because all y'all broke. Y'all can't afford it. They got $100 games. The games ain't even on the cartridge because I can't afford it, bruh. What do you Nintendo dudes gonna say now, man? Y'all still gonna cap for this? Oh, Nintendo, they care about us, man. Now they out here blaming Trump. It's because of what Trump doing, you know. Now they gonna get political with it because they thought Nintendo care about them. No wonder Nintendo weren't showing no price tags for this abomination, man. Ain't nobody gonna spend $600 on a Nintendo Switch, but it go ahead, let it out. It got exclusives though. Yeah, you can enjoy your little $100 Donkey Kong and Mario Kart World, man. I mean, you can get a Series S, man. You know, this is how Microsoft's gonna get back in the console gaming, baby. You got Sony doing $700 Pros. You got Nintendo doing $600 Nintendo Switches. Now that Series S ain't looking too bad of a bargain.
It's actually going to cost $500 or $600 or $700. I got to admit that this is completely mind-blowing because when they initially revealed...
No wonder why Nintendo weren't showing no prices.
The Nintendo Switch 2 days ago, it felt like everybody was instantly pissed because of the price. I mean, the Switch 2 itself does have the games we want.
I mean, come on, man. Really? I don't care what games it got, bro. Y'all willing to pay $600 for this, man? And like I said, they're still speculating. They're still trying to see where the price will be at. Like I said, you guys can blame whoever you want. But at the end of the day, when this console drops in the US and it's $600 and you're paying $90, close to $100 for games, are you still really going to want one? Oh, yeah, I'm most definitely going to be able to get that one off my friend after the next 3 months. Nintendo ain't going to get my money with this. Man, there's going to be a lot of used Nintendo Switches, man. Dude's like, I got to make a car payment. I can't afford this. Yo, Timmy, you're going to have to get rid of this for everybody Series S for Game Pass Ultimate. Yo, daddy can't afford this now for your youngin'. And we already know what people are going to do. You can't afford it. I ain't got money. Bro, just because you game on one console and you think that you rich. Listen, bro. I'm a multi-console owner, but I'm going to keep it 100. If this is $600, bro, I'm not buying this. I'll probably buy an Xbox Portable because the power is what stands in it. And then on top of it, I can carry my catalog of games that I've already purchased to my new Xbox Portable. So don't go as far to say, well, you would buy that $600 Xbox Portable, you little Xbox fanboy. And if PlayStation made one that's very similar to that, then I would support that because I don't have to buy games for it. The games that I have are already carried over. You know what I mean? Oh, but it's like that with the Switch 1, the Switch 2, though. Not necessarily, man. But is it really doing anything that my other console ain't doing? Xbox don't have a portable. So you can't even use that as an argument. Oh, but it's still carrying over my Switch 1 catalog, though. But the other Switch is still portable. I can still play it on the Switch that I still currently own. Xbox don't have a portable. So if Xbox decides to make one, maybe that would make more sense if Xbox had a second portable. But for their first one, yes, I will pay $600 for that. Especially if it's the power of the Series S.
Donkey Kong and Mario Kart, and yeah, those games are $100 a pop, which people aren't happy with, but the cost of even the system itself, the fact that controllers are almost $100, that it has a webcam that costs...
gaming is a luxury, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got to worry about that. You know what I'm saying? I got mouths to feed.
$100. People are like, okay, this thing is ridiculously pricey. Well, the price is going up. Now, right now, it's just Nintendo, but it sounds like because of these tariffs that the United States is doing, every system is about to get 25, 30, 50% more expensive.
Well, you know what that means. Everybody going to run to the... picking up their Series S's before it increases to $100. Oh, no, I don't think they have to do that with Microsoft because I forgot. Microsoft is in America. It seems like it has a lot to do with a lot of these Japanese... China! Games that, they don't make the Switch in China. I know, I'm just doing it to be funny.
We get it. We understand. They probably got to import it. They got to bring it here. It's probably expensive for them to do that. Well, hey, by all means, that's what you get for not supporting the Americans, right?
Could see $1,000 PlayStation 6s or something here in a couple of years.
Well, that's probably more likely going to be the case, man. Gaming is getting expensive. I told you, I'm just saying that I'm not paying $600 for something that's equivalent to a PlayStation 4 Pro in my home. That's all I'm telling y'all, man. I don't care about. I mean, you got to think about it. Besides the exclusives, that's all that's really got, man. Because when it comes to third party, all the third party games are going to be played better elsewhere from the Series S and onward. This system is to me, honestly, if this is what it is, it's irrelevant, bro. Like, they still gonna line up for it, man. I had one of my boys, he was like, yo, I'm sending Shadow, shout out to Shadow Gamer. He sold his PS5 Pro for $550. He probably like, man, hold on, 600. Yo, Nintendo. Shadow better get his Pro back. He still ain't got enough money to get it. Man sold his Pro for $550 and the console gonna be $600. Then he gotta buy the Mario Kart though. That's gonna be an additional $90. Man, you got play, Shadow. You should have waited.
Let's talk.
You got played.
Hi, hope you're having a
All
great
by
day.
Nintendo. DOUGH. Nintendo. With the money sign abbreviation.
Delayed the Switch 2 pre-orders in the US, pointing to the tariff war. Now, in case you don't understand, a lot of their manufacturing to Vietnam because it seemed like they weren't going to be tariffed. As the Nintendo Switch pre-order delayed, it is possible Nintendo will increase the price in the US market.
Woo! Let's go. I'm happy, bro, because I weren't going to buy one anyway. The boycott has been successful. Y'all still going to pay $600 for this, man. Oh, it's because of you Americans. Oh, what you going to do? Blame China! China! What are y'all doing, man? This was bound to happen. It is what it is, man. You're going to have people blaming the president all because of why they can't get their Nintendo Switches. I like to see all these right-wing conservatives out here come out here defending this. It's because of, I don't play games anyway, but I want to get a Switch for my kids, man. They're going to be looking like Ellis from Left 4 Dead. What is that place called? The little amusement park. I used to go there as a kid.
This is a huge mess.
Nintendo, I used to play it as a kid.
Nintendo is no longer taking the pre-orders to assess the impact. Launch date remains unchanged, but they might raise the price. What's the crap show? $450 wasn't almost the same to me. Pricey, but not beyond what I expected. The games were the big deal breaker for me. However, if we're going to make this system even $500 or more, it's going to be gut-wrenching.
That Xbox Series S looking really awfully good now, ain't it? $299. Got the power. Got more power than than the Nintendo Switch 2. The only thing is you can't take it on the go like a portable. That's all it is, man. Game Pass Ultimate. Game still with another W. The value in gaming. The ones that say we support all developers. We support all companies. Ain't trying to support this now. All because it's $600. I thought y'all supported the companies, man. I thought this is what you do. You know what I'm saying? All you had to do is follow the damn game, CJ. This is the problem with you fools, man. Y'all want to sit here and act like a bunch of fools talking about, we support all companies, man. I got a grown man. That's what you get. A grown man paying $600 for a kiddie machine. To play Mario Kart World and Donkey Kong. Not country. That's what's being impacted here. Our country. Donkey Kong Bonanza, whatever. But the prices of this is bananas. Yo, how y'all going, man? Yo, how you Nintendo dudes taking this, man? Let's see, man. This is about to flop like the 3DS, man. Ain't nobody paying $600 for no Nintendo Switch, man. I'm sorry, bro. I'll buy a $600 Xbox with the power of a Series S, get my game catalog carried over, no different than the Steam Deck, and we all set. But ain't nobody spending 600. Oh, but you ain't got no money though. I got money. I can buy it. You know what I'm saying? You see, continue to support Nintendo's mediocrity. It's not Nintendo. It's America. You know, it's y'all. That's why. You know they're gonna damage control this, bro. The hardware that's in this portable ain't all that, bro. It is what it is. Maybe Nintendo should have did it like the mobile strategy, try to do with the upgrades, 120 FPS on the screen. Maybe that wasn't really necessary. There could have been a few drawbacks. Okay, Nintendo added all these features, just like with Xbox with the Kinect. Y'all adding all these features that nobody care about, bro. Oh, look at that. We could talk through it. We could talk. Nobody cares, bro. Draw the price line lower. It is what it is, man. You're adding features that are mostly... It's like with the Nintendo 3DS. Yeah, it was cool and all, but let's be honest. Did anybody really care for it? That's why Nintendo said, we'll do the 2DS. Ain't nobody using these 3D features. They just want to play it for the games. Y'all added all these mouse controls, 120 FPS screen, which I guess could be necessary. I mean, I'm not saying that ain't cool. You know, 1080p screen. I mean, that's only going to raise up the price of this portable, right? You know, and everybody's asking for the OLED screen, bro. You really want to pay $700 for this trash? Man, like I said, man, focus on what's important. Get the screen at 60 FPS, push the 120 through the dock, get that price under $300. You know, if you take out all that fluff, all that trash that they'd introducing, we'd have a cheaper Switch. The problem is they added things that weren't really going to be beneficial to the consumer. They are nice, mind you, but we already know gamers are cheap and gamers are not going to spend no $600 on no Nintendo Switch, man. That is out here almost outpricing the PS5 Pro at this point, man. And you know the Nintendo dudes, y'all gonna eat it up. It's Nintendo though, they make quality. Oh, okay, well, you can pay $600 to play that 2 games of quality because that's all y'all really got. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, man. At the end of the day, if this is all true, a $600 Nintendo Switch, man, you already know I wasn't going to buy one for $450, and I most definitely ain't going to buy one for $600. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and like I said, take care. Peace out.